Dan, Pro Football Focus, analytics-driven website, ranked the edge rushers, the top 25. Khalil Mack, number 1. T.J. Watt, number 2. Joey Bosa, number 3. Checking in at number 4, Myles Garrett. Do you think that's a little low? What do you make of Garrett being ranked as the 4th best edge rusher in football?
So I think it's sort of a battle of production versus, I don't know if I want to say potential, but talent. You know, Garrett, I think, is the most talented edge rusher in football. And I think if you're going based purely on that, he's got to be number 1 on this list. But, you know, every year something has come up, right? He had an ankle injury his rookie year. He got COVID last year. I mean, he was on pace last year for an amazing season. Through the first 9 games, he had 9.5. He was going to break the Browns sack record. And I think he would have established himself as, you know, maybe the best edge rusher in football. So I think he's trending the right direction. I don't know that I would put him 4th. I would move him up the list just based on what I think he can be if he plays a full, healthy season, and based on what we saw last year with his ability to get to the quarterback and not just bring guys down, but create turnovers, which I know is something that he really emphasizes. And you see that big paw coming down and the strip sack following. It's going to be sort of the signature of Myles Garrett moving forward. So I don't think it's going to be long before he's number 1 on a list like this.
The other thing is Garrett Clowney did make that list. The guy that the Browns signed has some injury history. He's ranked 20th best edge rusher in the NFL.
And Clowney's one of those guys where you've really got to take into account the pressure he creates, because throughout his career, he's never really put up the big sack numbers. And so just from that, you know, raw stat, he's been disappointing as a number 1 pick. But consistently year after year, he has managed to create pressures. Now, last year in Tennessee was a little weird. He was dealing with injuries, but you even go back to his year in Seattle, he was really good creating pressure. And I think he and Garrett are going to really benefit each other. I think you'll see a lot of plays where one creates the pressure and the other gets the sack.